Hi. Hello. How's it going? Let's get this all back to where it was. Yeah, hi. How's it going? It's been a little bit. I say a little bit. It's been still like the usual amount of time it has been between streams, but it has been a little bit since we've gotten to Factorio. Uh, yeah. I have been playing this game a lot off stream. That's kind of some of the problem I've got. Because, you know, when I've been playing off stream, I've been doing it on a peaceful world without any of the, like, yeah, like a nice peaceful world without any of the monster stuff, just so I can try to learn, like, production techniques and tricks and stuff like that without too much threat. So I've already ended up with, like, uranium progressing a bit further than where I was last time on stream. It's also been, like, 2-3 weeks, and this game really does get in the brain rot, and I really didn't want to just leave it behind. So I did... Okay, yeah, no, that's just the lighting stuff. So I did, like, just let it happen, and... Like, I say let it happen. I did sort of just disappear from it for a bit. Just play on this, learn mechanics. Like, I got to oil, I got to fluids, I've got a much bigger, production belt back on up in my peaceful world, but this is still just a peaceful world. And because it's peaceful, that doesn't feel like I'm making real progress. This is more like me playing in the sandbox to have fun. I wouldn't really count any of this to be real progress, because we're still a long ways from beating it in the main game actual difficulty, how the game was intended to be played. So once I just do a quick little walk around, like what I've done in my little offline world that's been doing so well. So I've sort of got like started expanding out with some trains to get some stuff over, like some resources over there, get the uranium and stuff, get some oil. And now I've also started expanding out the main line over here, which has been teaching me some like new ways of like, how much space do I actually need if I'm gonna be, you know, doing stuff. Hold on. Why am I not? Sorry, there's just some stuff on the... Yeah, screamer mode wasn't active. Why would you automatically popping up? Oh, well, that's weird, but still. Yeah, I've got like... This is still the initial farm area, which... Yeah, I'm finally clearing out this space of all its iron, and once it's done, this is just gonna be one really long smelter forge foundry. Oh, wait, I need to use that. You still had ore to go. And that's just sort of how this bit's been getting along. But the main thing I'm most proud of-ish so far right now, besides the big solar array, to help, like, you know, handle pollution because it's not really an issue, but still, is my main bus. I've been figuring out how to start doing main bus stuff, but only somewhat. Because I've got the two main buses, because like everything's pretty much gonna need a variation of iron, copper, and chips. So like those two have been taking up those so far. But other things further down the line, like needing certain sciences, needing stone, and others needing coal, are starting to like pop in, and I never know how far I want to expand out the line just yet for that sort of thing. So I've been sort of just like experimenting with like having a third line that I introduce over time as materials come in, like with some, this is where like red chips will go in, or sulfur, or plastic, for as they are needed, the line will widen up and expand out. Or perhaps should in the main game, as I start developing things, I, you know, just branch out as like a spoke system, a wheel and spoke system. So like there's a main bus where everything gets dropped off and it branches out to multiple different resource points, or different main lines that I have to work around. I don't know, that's just the thought. But for now, we need to get back to, where was it? New outpost, Scott, that's it, that's where we were. Yeah, because we've got the main line-ish right here. And we're getting plastic, we're getting all this sort of stuff. And I need to expand out. Like, I could probably absolutely rework this entire science system, honestly. Because, like, yeah, this kind of blows. So I might spend some time just tearing down all of this and beginning a new process of, like, figuring out how to rework this train station into like a nice proper resource system. But also, I do need to worry about dealing with the locals up there too. There's a lot of stuff I need to look at and worry about, but we're not fully there just yet for like what I'm not sure what I need to hit and get to just yet. Also, do these just not have? Yeah, that's what it should be like. It should just be like spreading out. Yeah, so like once one goes in, it starts to fill up like as far as it can. That's how it should be. Oh god, I am far behind. I don't even have, there's so much stuff I haven't researched. I don't have like a good production line on these things. Do I not have, I do have some speed up chips I could start with. Just to speed up some blue sites. That takes a lot of copper. Copper wire, hold on. Do I got like a copper wire pit? And I've got copper wire, but not like a pit of just producing copper wire for me. Okay, yeah. I'm seeing an issue here. Let's... How far do I want to go with this? Because do I want to do a full rework of the home base? Or do I want to just leave it as is? And since we're already starting to expand out with the whole main bus design, like everything going on here, do I want to just expand out, find a new plot of land to set up, like maybe up here, and do like the spoken wheel system for everything? I don't know. But also I need to start working on more on solar power too. Why don't we just take as much steel as we physically can. Let's pick up some of those. Yeah. So it needs, you need copper, steel, and circuits. So that is something I would need to, yeah. This is just copper, steel, and that stuff. I wouldn't need too much space. Like if I just do that, did like a branch offline like here. Oh, I need more transport belts. Hold on, let me grab my stuff. It feels so different going back this far into the game now. Like even though I know it's not that far back, it's still further back than I remember being. So yeah, let's also pick up some of these. Just grab those. So we can then do that. Grab the copper. Grab the steel. Where are you? Copper, steel, and I need circuits. That was it. So we just have to do this. Do a 3 break. That was it. Do that. Well, this I think might be better. Yeah. No, we do want it there, so it's just easy. And then we take the hand, you grab it, insert in there, and we just reconnect everything. You there. You there. You there. And then we just put them back in and everything works fine. This spoke system at least will keep, this is even spoke, this main bus will work fine for now. And we just take you out, put you in a box. Why are you not using the blue? We need you to work faster, buddy. Yeah. Get those working for us. And get some... Did I end up building those speed things? No. No, I didn't. Alright, that's fine. Whatever. We can still work with this. Because I am not happy with a lot of this now, and I do want to... Okay. How could I rework this then? Because this is a nice central area with like wide space everywhere else. We do have the water. This is kind... water. Drink. Hydrate. This is kind of a mess, and I do kind of want to just tear it all down, but that is a lot of stuff to put through, so... Why is the sulfur not split? Huh. That's weird. Take you out, let those clear themselves up. Got our big fuel box of emergency fuel for if the power goes out, but it shouldn't. Because we've got the big massive coal line dedicated just for it. Which should last us to like a billion years. Yeah. And like over here, we've got lights and stuff, but once we get... Yeah, we've got... If we just, let's get rid of stone brick now. Like for these, we can also just how you say, do it like this. Well, first off, have those there so those keep working. So it would be like you there, get battery box there, get like a, get you connected there so you run that, and then get a light there. Then we just do wait, I need to... How do I have this in my old base? Because I did something like this. It was 8 of these things. I feel like it was something like this. No, because those all need to be hooked up to the same power pole. 2 there. We've got a box somewhere in there. Then we get the power pole. Yeah, sure, we'll just put that there to hook it up to the system. Then it's like that. Oh. Was it like that? No. Hold on. Let me just put it in, go back to stream again, quickly load up what was I doing? Yeah. How did I have my setup for this thing, like my self-sufficient setup for these things over here? 1 2 1. Oh, okay, that was it. 1 2 1 1 1 2 1 1 1 2. Okay. So I just need to... If I do it like that, then have it with the light, power pole, and the box. Or something. Do I need the bigger power poles? That might be it. Yeah, we need the bigger power pole, so let's put a few of those in line. But now, like, this is more power than we need for a while. But let's put it on to work with our little power station for now. So that everything will just keep going, and we've got like We don't need to put in like the battery boxes just yet either, because that's like for later, and we've still got plenty. So yeah, we just leave those. We just run the line so it goes big right until the edge. Like right at the edge. The light. And right, I fucked up that. We need to do that. That. There we go. But yeah, we can turn this area into here, right next to like our coal line, into just being like our solar field. Because yeah, this is absolutely getting reworked probably. Because what? Let's patch you up. Let's grab fuel and well, grab some more ammo too, actually. Oh yeah, that's a lot of ammo. Okay, we've got those full. Let's take a drive. Oh, there's a light there. Whoops. I'll be getting rid of this eventually, so that's not the biggest deal. It's just to carefully drive around and through. Now let's head up north. Both get rid of the bugs up there and start looking for a new place to have as a proper base to expand. Okay. Where's the... Okay, the guns are 2, the ammos are there. Okay. We've gotten rid of this nest. We'll head out and clean up the other upper areas a bit more. And that should start being like getting rid of the worst of them. Because if I might need to set up like a few radar dishes up here, expand out the map. Because this area between these two lakes could be a decent like hub to start reworking. And if not, well, we'll figure it out from there. Also, I noticed like all this stuff I got added here like now is just like in from when I got them in my other world. So I don't know if that's like a you now have all the features unlocked perpetually because we taught you it, or like if I just messed up something. Okay. Good job. Patch you up, patch you up. Ba 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 ba. Oh, did I not put you in? I guess I just missed you when I was running through everything. Okay, that's fine. Let's explore for now. Just expand out the map. Let's see how far this lake river goes. Ow, ow. Okay, this is a decent sized lake. Oh, that's a big ass nest. Okay. We're not putting anything there. Anything else around here? Anything notable? Oh, a little like fake dirt path ring thing. That's neat. Wait. Is this like the Great Lake mini ocean thing connected to my fuel plant for like my refinery? Chemical plant, that's the term. That's a term from fucking Sonic the Hedgehog. Chemical plant zone. That's what I'm thinking of. Oh, that's a lot of nests right back and forth. Yeah, it's a bit tight left to right, so I'm not sure if happy about that. So I might need to just rework the base down there and start a new belt system then. If that's how it's gonna be. But I do have 1,000 ammo clips. And I am feeling brave. Okay. Good job. Good job. Get back in. Let's slowly push up. Since once they're dead, I don't think the nests come back, so I should be fine if I just let it happen. Breaking down. Just moving up. Do the old strategy of move up the firing line. Just one bit at a time until it works out. Okay. Those neighbors are done. How close is everything else to them? Okay, the neighbors to the north are handled. We could probably set up shop over here a bit. What would I want to set up shop up there for, though? Because right now my main thought is thus. If I can rework what I've got going. Just set up as like set up a belt down, a belt to the right, a belt up, etc. And then just have the left side for, like the left side or the top side of one of the sides just for supply drop off and pick up. That would be great because it would help me like unclutter some stuff and I could just have like a science, like focus all my science on like one end and still production up. But did I leave? Yeah, okay, I did leave my car over there. Good, I'm not just forgetting where everything is in this game. But actually, while I'm about stuff, why don't I take a detour back over to the chemical plant? Oh, neat. Research tree progress. Love it. Yeah, I think if I head up here, this is just gonna clear that, like, clearly define that this is one big ocean lake thing I've been circling around, but we have to, like, decide as like a main landmark to work through. Yeah. Got the little, like, peninsula thing going on. So the isthmus. Isthmus, I think, are like 2 sides, peninsula's 3. It's been a bit sad to think about that from, like, geography. Like, I know, like, yes, the isthmus of the Monteberg or something, like, in my head just because, like, it's snappy to remember, but like, the actual definitions elude me. Like, it's been so long since I've had to remember that basic information, it's not immediately available. Like, I'm pretty sure I remember what it is, but like, it's just not there. Okay, let's just back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Oh, wait, no, going forward cuts us through faster. Okay, going forward. You're good. You're good. We made it. Ow. You good? You good? Okay, let's... So, what did we have here? Right, this was our fuel line. This was getting coal to make that, to make batteries. Right, and we needed iron plates for that. So my other thought then is if this is what we're working with. We switch it up and start like an oil tanker one way and it back. But that might not be the best. Just like transfer, have everything gathered and then each resource is like produced and like sent back in the main central hub. Which might not be the most workable, so. Let's just head back. I could probably rework this entire train line. There's a lot of stuff I'm realizing like now since it's like, yeah, the first world fun. I can rework a lot of these with some better like logistics and stuff now that I've had my time. So like a small thing I've been doing for like help with buffer stuff is well, I say help with buffer stuff. It's gonna be like get you there. Just to like give help progress this line over here. Since it's a bit stuck. And then just if I can get some more steel boxes, yeah. Do that past the first batch of like production. Like cut it off there, do another line of that, and then have like them reshuffle in, but that might be a bit much, so let's do. No, actually, yeah, that should be enough of those for a while. Let's grab a bunch of iron, actually. We need a lot, because if I set those up there and then do it like, if I can get some more. I can set those up as a buffer fruit so I can have a spot both to just like collect the resources. And then drag you over here. Then just a matter of right, this was the problem I had when I first did this. Like, some of these I can just do, was it splitters on? Kind of. Wait, no, I can't splitter them directly. I need to... Yeah, no, I need... Well, how the fuck do I do this? It was... No, wait. I did this for on my other world, on my like peaceful save. Ah, God. Stream again, save that. What did I have for this weird ass setup? Great. This is gonna be just a lot of me bouncing back and forth between where I was going, just to see what I had to like get in. Lines. Okay, that was it. 2 lines forward, merge, and then split. Right. Okay. Let me just snap a little shot of that. I'll just put you in my like general work spot server. and then we reload the other one and get back to stream again. Alright, so these are easy. Oh, do I not have more splitters? That's so much stuff I can do to rework this, because I do need like a spot on the belt just for like automating the basic shit I should have a lot more of. Yeah, because now we've got this. Yeah. Then the other one was, we start one out here. We do a split up. They merge. And then we send them back. Well, not immediately, because we need to do that a few times. Send that one back. Yeah, and that's those done, so we need to expand these out down to here. It's probably not the most efficient, but this is the way I got it to work, to have like a resource cache buffer zone so we can keep the lines moving. Send those down, or I could also, because sulfur is another area, like I don't know how much sulfur is used everywhere else, so I could send it down the line to its own belt over there, but I'm not just yet. Just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I need more of my splitters. Chips, we can do the same. But we might have to like extend it out a bit. Because we need the same with coal. Coal, at least we can just do this. And there we go. We've had to rebalance those again. But for now, at least we've got the buffer zone. Keeping the lines moving, keeping production on its way. Now my other issue I remember noticing when I was playing earlier is like keeping the belt supplied with everything. Like having one in is fine and dandy. But if, say, like I get multiple mines and I can have them like feed multiple lines in, so it's like the 2 split to 4, that would be very helpful as well. Y'all some power just to keep everything moving. Yeah, I could have expanded the steel furnaces out a bit more too. Let's just have those being built up. We can expand that out, run this line much further down. Actually, probably expand this line out a lot of ways. Where are you, my furnaces? There we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so if we do it like that, do it like that, do it like that, and then we just do the ba 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 ba. And then just a matter of 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, so that should increase some production rate, but it's not going to increase the throughput as easily. Yeah. Because that's really only eating one side of the belt. So, my thought here then is instead we reroute this down. So it's like, where's we can put another underground like over here, give us space. And then we like turn these fellas around, clean up that line so they're just straight, less underground past there, and have a second input for the iron to get through. So like we do, cut you off here. Like so. So we don't need to send like a split line down here anymore. This is just a loop together to give us more iron or steel, which I could probably increase production up to a bit more. Because that's a let's do that. Start moving some of the boxes out the storage out the way and downward. Get the steel production up. Alright, let's go the other way for you. Up, 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 up. Oh, are these going the wrong way? There we go, and then we just power align this. Yeah, that's a little bit of a web, but it'll do. And now that we've got this, instead of merging there, we can split it here. Because we were already splitting it before, so this is just giving us a new split end for the hair. Let's do one more over. And then we just delete. There we go. Now we've got 2 supplies for the iron line. Which I probably could do more, but this should help keep the iron line buffered and like make sure it's fully full as we get going. Because a lot of the merged lines I'm seeing are only taking from one side, not both. And that's a little bit limited. I guess. I think those are the words. I'm certainly saying things. I'm not sure if they work, but I certainly hope they do. Let's add some more power. There. Big power line there. Put the light there, and I can take you away. And so I could probably also start demolishing this over here as well. Yeah. And now we've got more than enough power for a while. We've got some accumulator to fill up some like backup stuff. Looking, hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good, Isaac. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm mostly just right now. I've been playing a lot of this game offline just to like poke around, have fun. But it's been peaceful mode. So now that I'm coming back to the stream version, I'm like, oh, I could do this so much better. And I'm just staring there like, where do I want to begin tearing apart this small little mess? Yeah, how's your day been? Hope it's going well. Thanks for lurking. I just keep getting rid of use. We don't need to pull up that much. Yeah. I could probably, yeah, just keep doing, like, filling up the power lines like this for a bit. So that I've got plenty of, like, excess ready when I get the batteries going. Because once I get the accumulators, I feel I can close these off without, like, any hesitation. But because of, like, how tight this grid pack is, to, like, make it fit the... Two there, one, two, two, one. Then we get those, we get the light. Then we get the Alright. Well, we can slowly probably start weaning off a bit of the steam power over time. Because this pollution's already spreading pretty bad. Oh, Hachi, thank you for the hydrate and the posture check and the stretch. How's it going? Hope your day's been going well. You've been able to get up to much now that your PC's back on Windows? Because I know that was like last week-ish, give or take. You finally got access back to it, so hope you've been able to get stuff from it, from that deal. Do I need to put one more? There's 10. That's not a lot. You know, I could just hand mine that shit myself. Get the fucking raw iron, I'll toss it into one of the forges myself. Alright. Because this line is working its way through. It's nearly clean. I can empty this off, make it a nice spot, and open that up to like a new line of production. Or whatever. Actually, so my old storage area is right here, but that's kind of where my steel foundry is. Should I just start shuffling down the boxes over here? Just like into like a small area down here by like the power lines. This is a bit too small for it to be anywhere else without some new movement of things, so let's just start shuffling those in there, I guess. Yeah. Assembly machine. Let's assembly machine. Word. Or. That's fine. Ooh, green science. Why have I not sent you out to be filled in wherever is possible? Yeah. Blue science is still taking so fucking long. God, I'll just hand make circuits right now, I guess. Why am I hand making them? I could just, yeah, just collect a couple from here. And here. And then I could just, no, I don't need that one. I need 5, 10. Yeah, just a couple of speed lines on the blue side, so I have to rework the entire setup. Because this is, I'm seeing now with more time the spaghetti this here, and while this is like the spaghetti works, like just because it's the train lines there, I do want to have to rework it without like, do I have to? I could just rework the entire train route just a bit, because that's also very diagonal, which is, I'm not upset about it being diagonal. It just because it's getting a lot of what I need there. There's a lot of thoughts in my head of like what I can do and what I should do that I've not like locked in for that. Why the fuck do you have 2 accumulators? I don't think you need that much. Let me take one of those. Like, I could take this thing down to like 1, 2, 5, 6. Like, that should be enough to power that radar on its own. Just to replace that with you to you. There we go. That's that radar station there, and then I just need to... do I have more radars on me? I could set up another station. No, I don't. Well, either way, let's just head north. Do I want to... I could just... I've already committed. I'm already heading this way. Let's just grab these and head over. Because the oil field's there. And I might just set it up so we just gather stuff in the oil and then we pipe it up to big tanks elsewhere and then work with refining it up there. Ooh. Because, like, there was a lot of future planning I didn't know I should probably do at the time when I made these. And now that's part of the problem. Hello, Kara. Like, there's a lot of stuff I could be doing here to make this, like, not wasteful. But, let's grab 2 of these. Yeah, go there. Have you going with that. Fill you up with that. Yeah, now I can start making some accumulators, too. Actually, wait, what do I have on my current modular? I've got shield, portable solar panels, night vision. Oh, this creates robots. Ooh. Ah. Interesting. All right. Also, I do need some iron if I want to hand make some accumulators for power. There we go. Grab you. What? Cause yeah. If I rework this, it's like tear this down. Set up like a separate like oil station just like over here or something. Then have like the products be shipped to the main hub. That might work better. Cause then it's just connect every fuel spot to the later hubs, and that would make things easier. But how many tanks can I make? Yeah, let's grab the car, head down to like a possible fuel depot spot, because that, if I could do that, then okay. No offense to you, I don't know why you're in my follow area. I don't remember you on the slide. That's honestly fair. Hold on, let me see if I can remember where that is, because like 8 messages. Okay, so I quickly checked the backlog. I know why you're here. I was part of the Super Battle Golf stream with Icarus, Milf, Revi, them, all those folks. And you might have just like followed me then. But yeah, thanks for the follow. Glad you like Factorio, because I got hooked on the game for a bit, had to stop myself playing on stream just to have time to do anything else, and now I'm finally back after learning more of like what I've been doing horribly wrong. So let's... Wait, you're the guy who was invited halfway? Yes, I was the guy invited halfway into the game. Okay, so this stuff up here is a copper thing I could probably just route elsewhere. Do I want to just... So I need to get rid of all the... How much is flamethrower fuel again? Flamethrower fuel is... I need some steel, and then I just need crude oil. Okay. Because if I just set up, like, let those mines up there and then just start a fuel stop over here. I liked you because you kept fucking MILF up. Look. Sometimes we just gotta do that to a brother. Sometimes he just deserves it. Yeah. But yeah, that's usually how I end up playing multiplayer games like that when I'm not. So if I ever get back to more multiplayer sort of stuff, that's probably what you should expect from me. Which is why Revy was already locked in to just go, ah, yes, we must kill. We don't know why we're here or how, but we kill. He always deserves it. Gotcha. Okay, so I could... So this is a bad train depot I've got, because everything's sort of connected together. I would need to tear up this little, like, iron furnace I've got. Ooh, okay, alright, I'm not next to the train. But... let me catch a ride. Wait, no, I need steel first. I need steel to make the flamethrower, and... yeah, I just need a lot of steel for this, so let's head to my steel line. Just pick up a bit of that and some extra iron, because... right, let's make the flamethrower, and then... excuse me, but I gotta, you know, hitch a ride. I love this autism games like this. Is why Solaris is good. Solaris is another game I really need to get more into. Because, like, a lot of the really fun, like, autism sims, like you've mentioned, like that, cut phrase like that, they kind of have bad onboarding is the problem. So, like, if this is a thing you really get, like, hooked into, you wouldn't know if you can't get yourself, like, if you can't get, like, your free first hit. Like, the first taste is free and stuff. Wait, do I have, I need a chemical plant, which I do have. So you two right there, congratulations. You're gonna be, just making some flamethrower fuel for me. As I do that, I throw in some steel. Get me a hand to take it out and put it into a box. Cause I've got to do some, I gotta a lot of this just needs to get torn down and reworked. Oh god, it might just be worth, hold on. Let's start cutting you off one by one. Just let the power die. And we'll rework it from there, so why don't we just, I can't let the power die just yet because I need my flamethrower fuel. Hold on. There we go. Hold on. Let me give it some time to make some fuel and then we can drop it. And I need to get rid of the pistol because, oh, for the love of... there. Right. Give me, like, how fast can you make this? I need it a little bit faster. Okay, fine. I'll wait till you've got like 40 or 50 made for me and then we can work from there. Let's pick you up batteries, anything. Right, that was something I could be working on while waiting for that. I need another radar station going on. Set a radar station up like... I've got one over here to keep... Do you not have enough power, huh? That's weird. That should have been enough power, but oh well. I can figure that out later. Set that up like up here on the alien bodies. Just do like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. When I do that, I get the accumulator. I get the big power supply. How big is the radar dish? Right, that was it. You're 3. That was why it was a kind of pain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still need more, because that might not be enough for the accumulator over time. Let's just put those two there. Hook that up. And now daytime's coming up. So yeah, we'll have this little station to let me keep an eye on both over here before I move everything up. Okay, I guess, yeah, you just weren't getting enough power. Oh, it might be the light burning the last of the power, keeping it from being, like, perfectly eat clean. And there's bugs there, so let's just Oh, I don't have all my ammo. Never mind. Sorry, neighbors. It's been nice knowing you. We're just gonna, you know, say goodbye. Like, just say hi. How good is flame against bugs? Okay. Let's just let you keep trying. I think my energy shield's actually holding up pretty well. Oh, okay. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Not holding up enough. Where's my fish? Where's my fish? This is fine. I've got fish. I've got the flame. Let's just get rid of you. Okay. Upper area is pretty clean. And we could just... We've got an iron deposit up there we can start claiming stuff from. How do I want to... That's going to be another thing to just add to the connection train. These things are going to be such a pain in the ass. Oh, well. Get me more flamethrower fuel. I need to... I used up what I've got. Come on, buddy. What you got for me? Hook me up. 18. That's workable. I will head out, start my initial burn, and we'll see how much more we need. Okay, buddy. I need a quick little pit stop. Okay. Yep, yeah. Oh! Okay, so we spawned to the right. Right. Whoops. Okay, that's not too bad. That's, recoverable. Ah, finally. This side seems to be clearing up. We've almost cleaned out the initial iron supply, so we can work from new spots there. For now, I guess y'all are still fine. What the fuck is that? Oh, right, that's a dead turret. Anyway, let's just stop by. Okay, there we go. Blurry! Thanks so much for stopping by. Thanks for coming with the raid. Hello, hi everyone. I'm Case. You just saw me on Blurry's channel. What's good? How was the game? Dual platform raid. What? What? Two platform raids? And it's ad time. No. No. The ads should just be over. No. Ah. Thank you again for the posture and hydrate check. Pachi, one sec, where's my flamethrower? I need to start the cleanse it, the clearing out some of the brush. But hi everyone, I'm Case. I do things occasionally, like help Blurry with tech support. And right now we're kind of just clearing out some spots for some nice, beautiful factories on this, like, pristine alien planet. Like you do, you know? But yeah, how was... What was... Against the Storm, right. That was what y'all were playing, Against the Storm. Oh! Huh. I keep forgetting YouTube has raids too, because I finally just see them pop in. But yeah. How was the game? How was it, everyone? If you're from Bloy's channel, you probably know me already, but hi, I'm Case. I don't know. Raid? Yeah, Raid. Like the Shadow Legends. Like the greatest gacha game ever made by Western developers. I don't know. But yeah, we're playing Factorio. I am finding out that, like, after playing offline for a while, my, like, factory setup I've got going on isn't... It's fine, but I want to do better. So I'm starting out by taking my weird, like, little, oil depot over here, and I'm setting up a bit closer to the home base. But first, to do that, I kind of need to get rid of, a lot of trees that are in the way so rudely. It was going good. I fell asleep in the beginning. Nah, that's fair. Some games just are like that. Gacha games from Western developers is pretty low bar. It's a low bar, but it's still a bar. Like, gotta give them some credit. I've seen some terrible gacha games from Western devs, so. Grenades are best for. Okay, wait. How? I haven't done military science in a bit, so it was just coal and iron plates. Okay. So I can work on this just with my current factory line down there. I just need to run down. Because I do need to make grenades for the military science as well. Because, like, just my entire scientific research needs to be done. So, such as... Oh god, I tried to remember which ones it was. There was a few that I played, like, years ago. Well, I would need to pull up my old dead account, check my big lineup of, like, big gacha games I mentioned I played for a bit. Hold on, what was it? Type in the secret account name. Go to the secret account. Go to the secret video with, like, 29,000 views, and then just remember what all the games I listed. Okay. Was it Harbingers was the one I was thinking of? Because there was one that was like, oh god, it was disgusting and terrible, but I don't remember which one it was anymore. Hold on. Yeah, I think it was Harbinger's Last Survival that I think is fucking dead. Which is like one of the worst auto battlers I've ever seen. Because like it hits you with like, first off, the disorienting gacha UI of like 3 billion things being thrown at you at what? Let's not get hit by a train again. Hold up. We don't want to do that. Second, let's just, I need coal and iron plates, so let's just grab a, splitter. Grab a splitter there, grab a splitter here. And once we're past the line, we have them merge, like so. Well, actually, no, we don't want them to merge like that. We want them to... or loop and merge like so. There we go. That makes sure we've got everything even. So we'll set you all up here, and let's just get, where's my production auto assembler? You just grab that and start grabbing what you need to build. Build me weapons, build me bombs, that's all you need to do. Blue Dimension game. To be fair, in my defense, that was actually like... How long ago did I do this video? Did I do this fucking Arknights video? Yeah, that was at least 6 years ago, if not 7. Because a lot of the stuff I referenced in there was like just stuff I was doing for fun. Because like, oh, let's play a bad game. It seems funny. I don't need heavy armor. I need my modular armor. There we go. And then I can just, I don't know. I'll just drop that in here. And we just, oh yeah, we've got speed production stuff. Make me more weapons faster. Seeing this factory made me realize, do your dailies quickly. You've got like 6 hours till the like server resets or something. Did you say 6? You know what? Yes, I did. What are you gonna do about that? I said 6-7. I said Roku Nana. I said Liu Chi. I said other words that mean 6-7. Fuck it, I don't remember off the top of my head. We're going with this. Let's drag that over to there. Let's grab the circuits over. Let's grab the, yeah, there we go. Okay, so we've got those going. Let's keep extending out the line so the line always stays perpetually the same length. Sigh. Don't sigh at me. I didn't realize I said it either until you mentioned it. Now I have to live with what I've done. You're not the only one hurt by this, Orlek. Oh wait, I've got more accumulators. I need to, before we go any further, let me throw these on my power grid. Yeah. 'Cause we need more battery boxes in here. Yeah, so let's throw it 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and with those I can start extending out the power grids up to here as well. We just pop. Pop. How much power we get? 27 megawatts. Okay. So for slowly powering down out of coal power just because I'm really getting annoyed at how much my like pollution I'm getting from this stuff, but if I keep this contained to just like this area and let it slowly simmer out, that's probably gonna be better in the long run. But till then, okay, so copper's okay. No, that's just the copper line getting like filtered by our little catch area. Let's grab a couple more grenades, then we'll run back up to do the cleaning. How do I drop stuff? How do I just get rid of shit? Fuck, fine, I'll just put it in the box of shit I don't use anymore. Let's see how these grenades go, because I only ever started making them while I was in peaceful mode for science, so I never actually used them before. Let's head up and try not to die, because I've already hit myself with the train today. Oh yeah, this is so much nicer. Let's just boom. Let the world be fallen to explosions. Thank you, Energy Shield, keeping me alive as I'm walking into my own bombs. Okay, bam. Those are just rocks I'm wasting these on. Alright. This is a pretty clear spot, because I was going to start building a fuel factory here to just like take everything out. So like I've got a line, this line connecting to just be like connecting from the chemical plant, my previous chemical plant over there. So I'm just gonna, I don't know, set up like a 4 of these like every to just like contain like a bunch of just raw like oil or whatever. Because now that I've got that there, I would need to then pump it out to be in to where are you? I need, yeah. Let's get some 3 chemical refineries, then a couple of chemical plants. Hand making them isn't the most efficient, but this is at least getting us started here. Because once these are all hooked up, they've got space between them, but they should probably be the same line because they're just gonna be. There's just gonna be raw crude oil, and then we just split them off after we start making them. Yeah. So we set those off over here, and then just do it like a here. Give a space between here, and then we just need the last one. Oh, where are you? There we go. One last one there, because then we can start basic oil processing. Do I not have advanced oil processing just yet? No, we need to. That's something I feel like we should work on more than uranium right now, because we haven't found any uranium just yet, and that's kind of the problem there. Because we haven't found any, we can't like start worrying about having to drill that. Yeah, we do that. We connect these with. Do I have any more underground pipes? I should have more underground pipes. I just hand make those two after we get the chemical processes done. Because while these just need raw oil as the input, if we're gonna have the oh, this is fine. We'll do that there, and then we have a water car. We have 3 tanks there, and they'll have a separate set of tanks just for the water car. Because water will be needed if we're doing advanced oil. So this will be separate. And then it's going to be, yeah, oil input. Oh, these aren't spaced out? Oh well, it's fine. Do that. Just do that. No. Hey. I can make these work, I swear. Oh no, you were spaced out perfectly. What the fuck? Don't mind that. I am paying attention, I swear. Alright. That gets you all done there. This is how you all get power. Because we also need to run power down this way to make sure wherever we've got has pumps, I think. How do I get liquid stuff off of the train is going to be the question. Let's take you offline for the moment. Yeah, let's get you. You're no longer on automatic. We're just taking off everything you got. You have a bit too much you've got. I need to offload this shit too. Fuck. Okay, you've got solid fuel there. That's fine. I don't fucking know. Where's my box? There's my collection of garbage. Put you in there. Put you in. Yeah, there we go. Put the coal and stuff in there. Now we just gotta start working on the new train stuff. Oh wait, no, that's why. That's why you kept getting more coal. We don't need that. Put this shit back. Yeah, nah, this is gonna be we're breaking down the whole train. This is gonna be fuel cars now. I think I need another fuel car. Steel storage. I just need steel. I just need steel in my steel line. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. I see we're running out of iron over there. I'm working on it. Stop being so needy. Mine. Okay. Since that's clearing up soon, I'll need to, again, rework my pipeline system. That's whatever. That's a later problem. Steel. Do I not have... I need more iron plates. That was it. There we go. Get that going there. We can hook this up, and then we can move the train up and start breaking down and figuring out how to load and unload. Are you not automating research? Why do I apparently am not getting enough red chips. Huh. Why are my red chips not being produced? They are, but what are they missing? Copper wire. Copper wire is being held there. So it's green chips are not being sent over. Why are... Wait, what? Because I've got green lines coming down from here. That's heading into there. What? Oh! Wait. Did this not... Did something break here? Because this might have had to have been... Or something. I don't know. It's been like a few weeks since I've seen this, so I don't know why the green split happened there, but okay. Because I'm pretty much gonna be tearing this down eventually at some point. But okay. We've got the red chips are being produced again. They're heading down the line. They'll be splitting off to do blue science again. We have nothing else in these red chips right now, so you're pretty much just gonna be only going down the science bin right now. That's kind of what I need you to do. Yeah, because we've got the engine being produced, we got the pipes, we got the... Okay. So you slowly start making your way down the science line. Where's my other tank car? Other way. Let's have you stop here-ish. I presume you need pumps to offload from the, like, from fuel tanks, I presume. So let's clear up the line. So it's at least got a bit of time, space there, and then now I've got another train stop I can just make right there, that's fine. There we go. Alex. So we're going to empty cargo. So then you are going to fill cargo there. That's how we're gonna work back to back. So you head back up. We need to head all the way over and rework the entire station up here to just be for crude oil. Because once we've got just crude going through, just the good old crude. Let's also fucking kill the power. Hey, Fluffy Elise, thank you so much for the follow. I'm Case, hope you've been enjoying. We've been gotten so far. I'm out of copper, that's fine. We can start tearing this down. Blue science lab slightly broke. I know. A lot of this lab is broken, and I just need to rework a lot of it entirely. So we're just we're making do until I can get that chance. So yeah, because I know how to make it better. Okay, right. I'm full here, so I need to just like if I stop and say like I know how to make it better if I show you like what I was doing in my offline. What is it? If I was showing what I had set up in my like offline world, I did have like a much better science setup. Of I think I can zoom in for this one. Yeah, where like all the production stuff happens on the bottom down here, and then it all gets sent up to the science here, where you get like 10 lines of each for there. Science gets produced up there, and then we get the production this way. And they all get sent down the line. Hey, now I have you in my followers in case you're alive and I need someone to ride. No problem. Glad you think about me like that. I appreciate it. But yeah, I've got a better science setup. Besides, like, I need to probably duplicate this on the other side over here to keep my blue science production going fast enough. But that's a future me problem. Like, I could probably just, like, start pulling it down the extra resources that way. Right! TKJ, you changed your name to be Elise now. Right. Yeah, thanks again for following on the stream account. I appreciate it. Yeah, we need to... Is it just a normal pump we need to do stuff there? 'Cause do I need to go back and get an engine unit? Oh, I might need to just run back and get engine units. Fuck. Okay. Let's just have stuff to store this stuff for a moment. We can kind of tear you down. We just need you to be crude, to like crude oil. So if we could just send everything to a tank. And just fill up those tanks back to back like over here or something. Yeah, there we go. Now we've got the box going. And just have all the pipes hooked up to go and fill into there. That's probably the better setup. Sure, why not? Rotate you down this way. Hook you up there, start breaking this down. Yeah, I can just rotate you down. Rotate you down. Then just have all that connect and head over that way. Because these things I can slowly break down more of. What do I need to make an engine block again? Iron gear. And right, I can't make engine blocks myself. They need to be in the assembly machine. Right. Hold on, let me just hook this up over here for a sec. Throw in you, throw in you, throw in you. Yeah, just make me a few right there. That'll be fine. Nice and dandy. So I can take the fuel off this line, start tearing you down. I'll find out when I need to fuel you in a bit, but for the moment I think you just topped off enough on your own. So for this, then I just, yeah. I think I want one to be fuel, one to be water. And since this one's up here, I need this one to be water. Question mark. Okay, give me half of those. And then do I just, yeah, we'll test it out with this one here. I'm still assuming this is right. Now we can just disconnect that line there. Grab you. Oh, you're not in the... What? Oh, wait, this is not hooked up. Right. I cut that line. I am very... It's not right. Okay. Oh, is it just not close enough? That would also do it, yes. Let me, Let's try this one more time. I promise I'm paying attention. Where are you? Oh. There we go. Okay, so that is, we do use those pumps to get it there. So we put you there, we put you over here. Then we just hook you up for fuel from the tanks. And we'll just we can rehook up the power for everyone else. And just have you only carry fuel back and forth one way or another. And I need to break down some more stuff. You get over here. Just give me more pipes. I'll get kind of pipes in my fucking dreams after this. Put you up there. That was not what I meant to pick up. Whoops, my inventory is full of everything I don't want right now. Into the boxes of just random stuff that I'm probably going to forget about later. Alright. There. Going off, let's re-hook up the power line. What's wrong here? Do you not have enough power? No, you've got enough. Thank you for the posture of the hydrate. Oh. It's off by one space again. There we go. So now, while that takes its time, I presume that goes faster if I have multiple pumps going. Yeah. Let's have you go there, have the water fill up. Yeah, the water's full. And then once that's done, you should be ready to head back. And I'm just gonna hop in and borrow a ride for a sec. To start setting up on the other end of things when I'm a bit closer to my base, so I know where I'm ready to do. Only one pump is really? Okay, so it's not faster like that. I need to have them be separate lines. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm going to need a line to connect the. What is it? The water is going to be down here. Off by one again. We're gonna pretend I didn't do that, and don't. Yeah, so water will be going here with a few more once I fill that up. No, same line. I just need to be for. Oh, so they just need to be specifically spaced apart better. Okay, so it's not just me not putting them far up enough. Okay. This will be the water reservoir. That'll be the fuel reservoir, the crude reservoir. No, let's do it like this. Just so I can walk around this thing. There we go. Because then once you're powered, I just need to run you down the line. No, that ruined the straight line. Fuck. Wherever this power grid is connected, I'm gonna, like, double my power. Okay. How much am I using? Okay, no, we're still good. So we just do that. We fill you with water. Then we fill the other with crude. Do I have another pump on hand? No, I need the engineers again. Okay. So we're heading back up, train. You'll be on your proper automatic schedule in a minute. I just need to not suck. We're making it work one way or another. Oh, so that's where you stop. Okay, that's a separate problem, but so it needs to be one there and then one there, like that. Or is it like... Does it need to have... Oh, it needs power. There we go. So those will fill up themselves over time. That cuts down on how much power we need over here. And I can start purging everything we've got in this. Like, I'll probably just find a way to just get rid of the... Well, petroleum's kind of just in the pipes there, and there's probably a way to get it all out. But, do I just, like, get barrels and I can put the petroleum in the barrels or something? Or the sulfur barrel? Okay. Whatever, we'll find out another time. Because I still need to get the engine units. That was what I needed. Power? What? Oh. Duh. Where's my underground pipes on the hotbar? There we go. Now I can walk a bit better. How many you got? 2. That's enough. I can work with that. And are all of these pumps connected to the same? Pump jacks connected to the same? Right, there's some more pump jacks I could pull up. No, I don't want the green pump jacks. Are there. Okay, now we've got the advanced oil done. It did happen in the background, so that was worth waiting a little bit. So I just hook up all those to the full line when we get there. Just gotta clean those out, get those a bit away from the trees I'm in. And that'll just clear out those woods for me, just fine. Probably not the smartest, because this is not peaceful anymore, so that will, like, make pollution for the bugs, but... I'll burn that bridge when I get to it. Break you down. Break you down. Wait, no, I needed that one there. I need you there. I needed you there. Research is still stalled? Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, black research is still stopping some of that. Okay. That's annoying. Okay. Unless, how far does that reach into the square? Is it still? Yeah, okay, it's reaching just enough. I need to clear up some of that research when I get back. But let's put these last pump jacks in. Get rid of you. Why aren't these as, like, lock in as the, like, fucking, what's the word? Conveyor belts. That's it. That's what I'm thinking of. You there. There we go. Alright, that should, my oil tanker's already gone. I gotta call it back. Buddy, you're not set up yet. Get back over here. I need my ride. It's cold and alone out here. I'm lonely. Okay. Now we can head back and, we'll fuel you up more later in a bit. Bye. So if all the pumps, like when they're fueled, like have a line that hooks up to that, does that mean each fuel tank can take 3 pumps? I assume. have you go. Oh wait, no, I've got my underground pipe, so I can't do that. That. Got that. Wait, no, I got that. Okay, then we do the power box there. Alright, so you're taking the fuel, you're filling us up there. We need to quickly change this out before we get started to be advanced. And then that's when we hit them with the water supply. Because we need to do... Oh god, I need more pipes for this. Hold on, let me just start hand making more while I do this. Because we need to do like a... Dot, 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 hook these up. Give them like that. Give them a dot, dot. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Then we do a dot, bop, 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 bop. At least bop to get that started, and then we just do bop. Or bop. And how do we get the water back? It's this. It's the same thing, I believe. It's that, to that, to that, to that. Now we hit you there, hit you there. And this is where we do the one more underground pipe to here. And now we got those going, but they need tanks to go into. So for the moment, they are just going to be going into... how much space do I give you? Let's give you a little bit more. We'll put you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. KeenKun, thanks so much for the raid. How's it going? Thanks. We're playing Factorio right now. What's it new with you? What have you been up to? Let me KeenKun. What have you been up to? Also playing Factorio. Cool. The brain rot gets to everyone, I see. No matter how far I think I can escape. Yeah, how's your factory been going? What's new with you? For those of you who don't... Alright, there's usually things people say after the raid zone, like, because I was sort of rambling last time. Hi, in case you didn't know, my name's Case, and I do things occasionally, such as, build factories in this game, because this is like crack. It's a problem. I don't know, I could probably come up with something better, but this is what we get. This is what you're getting. This is what we get, because I am, only the most professional of streamers. Alright, let's, do there, do that. And then for petroleum, I can just do, yeah, do there. I'm finally setting up my chemical plant thing going on. He was working on one of the space sciences and artillery. Ooh, fancy. I am nowhere near getting close to space. I'm having to already, like, because I've been playing some in my offline on a separate world, I'm already having to tear down my current factory to be anything close to being acceptable to my newly growing optimization brain. So, the minute I get down to the main belt, I think I'm just gonna make some people sick. Because it works, but it's not great. And I need to figure out how to fix this, science line. Hold on. Right, wait, hold up. What am I doing? I could just do it like, I could deal with any of the, like, backlog problem I was having like this. Just, no, I need you to be there. There we go. Now we're making sure we're not mixing up the military science and the chemical sciences anymore. You weren't wrong about the confusion you saw the ore tree. Yeah, this entire thing needs to be torn down because this was my first train line right here, the one I'm breaking up that I just devolved back into just being a fuel line. So my current thought is I need to, well, one, I am waiting for this line over here, this like patch of iron to finish like carving itself up. So I can turn this just into being a smelter, a foundry, whatever you call like the stack of furnaces. So it can just be that. Because once that's there, I can clear out the smelting column I've got over there. Smelting column, I think that's the one I've been hearing. Move everything into the center and just have this be a resource drop in, drop out, furnace stack, foundry, something later. Gotcha. Thank you. I did not know that. My face is getting desynced. Hold on. There we go. Now it's no longer just sitting all the way, only staring to the right, because I've shifted over time in the seat. But yeah. Yeah. So I need to. What was I doing? Right. I want to make the blue sciences faster, because Jesus Christ, I need you to. This entire thing's a mess, and I'm hating it now that I know what now that I know that I've been doing wrong. But we're working with that. So I need. How would I? Oh, the stone core is already done over here. Let's pull you out. Playing with biters? Yeah. Now this time, now that I'm like playing on like the stream world again, I am playing with biters. Thankfully, I've dealt with most of the big ones around me, except for, like, there's that nest there I should probably start dealing with. Because that is getting a bit close to home. So why don't I grab my ammo. Grab my car. Where did I leave my car here? Oh no, the car is all the way up there. Okay, yeah. Let's grab that and just do a quick little firing line with the lads. Where are you, car? There you are. Okay. Grab you. Head out. Just punch through the trees. I've got enough repair kits for now. Let's. Oh, there's a rock. I was looking too far ahead to not notice the rock literally in front of my face. There's probably a metaphor in that I'm just not picking up right now, but wait, did I forget you? During my last run, artillery run, did I just forget you, buddy? Oh, Huh. I can't leave one of the lads, one of the hard-working soldier boys going behind just yet. Oh god, I ran a bit too far ahead. Okay. All right, keep holding the lines, lads. We ran a bit too far from home, so we're just gonna make it work till it works. Something force for the trees? Probably. You should research bots instead of lasers. I don't even remember what I've got on my queue. I've just been clicking up yeah, that's the next thing on the research tree. We'll just do with that. Because I have not looked into bots or circuitry or any of the other more stuff I've seen some people's factories get involved with. Okay. Let me check the, what do I got in the research tree right now? Distribution, mining productivity, follower robots? Like that? That would help me start finally get rid of some of the, words. I don't even know what words I was thinking of. While I was trying to think of the words to use, I immediately forgot what I was, trying to use for, a mental comparison. But bots, are those, because I think I've got stuff that say, capsules or something? Is that the kind of... Was it, no, those are defender capsules, which I think are ones for, like, a defense robots. That would probably be in... Yeah, power switch combinators. Display panels. Construction and logistics bots. Those are worker bots. Construction bots, okay. Okay, construction robotics. I do not have the prerequisites for that yet. I need to... Let's queue up a... What is this? We need lubricants, the electric engine, and then I can get robotics. Okay. No, oh no, they don't tell me they require lube. I don't need to lube up the bots. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, if that's the case, that might actually help me out a lot then. If they can do like automated like a... Why is building stuff to make it look nice and work harder than just building stuff that works? That's just how it works, I think. Like, if you're not planning for, like, what looks nice ahead of time... Because, like, I am fully running off of, like, I've never played this before, so I don't know, like, the trees I need to do yet. So, like, I'm building for what works and looks nice in the moment, and that's usually not what works and what looks nice overall in the end. So, let's drive back home. Follow the fuel line, because this also helps me like clean up the problem I was having with the with the train. Oh, don't crash into the pump. We need that. That's carrying delicate like raw fuel, crude oil. Like we need that's carrying our liquid gold, the black gold. And now we're here. Let's... Yeah, I don't need the underground belts. What? Oh, wait, this was supposed to go that way. There we go. Right, because this was supposed to connect to this little, smelting stuck. So... My new thought then, because I need to have like a load and unload thing and a distribution center there, is gonna be set up, let me get rid of you, put up another, set up like another like train line here or something, or like that also offloads just, like, have one that just gets the copper from here. One, well, no, that's the same train line, so copper and iron. Have that and just split them off better. Or, like, get a... No, wait, hold on, I need to think about this more. So. We've got the main belts down here. Main belt's taking all this stuff. We want all the research stuff on one side, so I'm gonna need to tear down everything up here. And like build the research block either somewhere else or move the train line. That's kind of the problem right now, is that the research block is on the train line. So like I can't expand out to do my like big science lab like I've got elsewhere in my other saves, so. Okay, you do have more grenades, that's good. So, how could I... Well, actually, what do I need? I always need the copper plates, the iron plates, the steel belts, and then the circuits. Those are stuff I definitely need. I'm not seeing too much that needs the coal beyond the fuel and for grenades just yet. So I could probably cut that down as a depreciated line over time. And, like, put it in one of the, like, lower, like, not main belts over here. And, like... With the space I've got up there, actually, if I clear out all this... You leave it for one more item. Okay, then I don't need, like, a major line just for it, like, through the main thoroughfare. Because like right now, it's just gonna keep expanding and expanding out forward and forward as I get like more production stuff. But like, so I know we need the circuits. I know we need the plastic. I know we need the, stuff there. Yeah, 90 so that go to military side. So I could probably start cutting that out earlier on and say like feeding in another belt. There's just a lot of stuff I'm trying to keep on my head, keep on mind at the moment. It's never like coming out like fully at the time. Like, oh right, I need to. Well, no, actually, because I do need. What is it? Yeah, if I want dynamite, that's what I need the coal for in the production line over there. Because if I can do that for the solid fuel, if I can start working on production for solid fuel up at the chemical plant, I can start working on that. Have a, say, another... Because we're probably not going to get more tax up from the north for a while. So I can set up another train line instead over here to just drop off, like, the products like plastic or sulfur and that sort of stuff. Have that connect... like, further up this way. Okay, yeah, not like that. Let's cut you down a little bit. Just have you supply like not that way. Have you supply like that in the way. Hook you up with a logic pole there, and then have whatever we produce there run down this line and to be back up, dropped off at the main bus. H&V, are you friend? They are. I keep forgetting H&V are a thing. Okay, let's... Please. We're almost done with this iron node here, so I might start shuffling everything I've got up here to just expand out the production line. Just be like a more... I've got more of these. How many more steel furnaces can I just make on the spot? Because get that done, have them connect. Yeah, so we can have those, then we'll just have a... whatever we get done over here. Because that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, no, that's still 12. That still works. Then we just So whenever we get... Because we're going to need to start feeding this line with more iron now that this belt is running... Now that this supply is running dry. And I could just eventually leave this patch underground buried, because it's not a lot. So say I cut this off. And instead do it where it's... set it up like that. And then just take the iron ore from over there and just move it so that the line has to clear out at some point. That will clear up this coal line upwards here and allow it to be a bit more, like, run a bit cleaner. So, like, cut you out. You only get to fuel the stone for now. So this is becoming a little bit of a web. Let that run itself dry over time, and then we can clean out that. Am I full of... Where's my box of garbage? I'm gonna have so many fucking boxes of garbage around this base. It's insane. Coal, ammo, there. I would organize those better, but I know those are just throw them away and then, like, forget about it. But yeah, just, what we do is we cut these out, let those furnaces run dry. And then we follow this line this way. I need to build it up front here. These are just going with wide lines for the moment, just so I have like a guidance point of some kind. Like I can definitely like punch these up and narrow them down if I needed, but I just need them to like show me where. Because that'll start fueling this line of this, like, smelting column over here. And then I can eventually split them up again like before to have all future ones, like, hooked up like that. There. I also don't need to run this anymore very much. There we go. I can start breaking down those grabbers and belts there. This is nice, emptying that out. The copper... I should just make a new column in the, like, big smeltery over here just for the copper as well, because that's sort of just doing its own thing. Also, I can break these down too. More boxes of garbage. I'll convert them into the what was it? Bot chests, you said? That does sound very helpful over time. But for now, I just need these to kind of just not be here. Let's break you all up. Come on then, lads. Alright. Break y'all up, click you, get rid ya. Do this again, get rid ya. Sulfur. Jesus Christ. Right, that is a steel chest, that's it. That's the word I'm looking for, steel chest. That would take up more space, but now we've got this. That's going well. This line's done. So I can start breaking you down. Thank you for the hydrate, Pachi. And the posture check. Gonna take a little nibble on some goldfish I got. Before the hydrate. Now I can start breaking down these as well. Let these hand themselves out till they're empty. Actually, not even empty, just let them run themselves dry. Get another chest full of garbage. These chests full of garbage are going to be my, like, original sin with how many of these I'm just leaving behind. Because I know I've not been cleaning up any of them, so even if they become bot chests later on, yeah, they're just, they're going to be there until, like, the heat death of time. Okay, so we've got that now. Because that does sort of clog up things elsewhere, though, I do want to make sure I've got some buffers. Because this is sort of like how I've been eyeing, like, keeping things... Like, keeping belts moving. Even if it's not always the smartest, like, because there always ends up just being one bit that's stopped at some point or another. So, like, one end won't move. So I want to make sure I've got this over here. Yeah, let's grab a... Put some chest there. Put a chest there. Splitter there. Yeah, we take you, we put you there. Put a chest there. Splitter again. Yeah. We do it like this, then we... Or are you handing that over the splitter? What? Do I need to put it one further down? Like, that's generally my thought for that sort of thing with There we go, that's how we get to work. Because this keeps the belts eventually moving. For, like, the very busy stuff. 'Cause that's how I get it, like... Keep the main line moving over here. You'll limit your throughput that... Wait, why is that power line out? Right, that powers up. That's true, it'll probably limit the throughput overall. But... I thought it was like with junctions, like specifically like around like when they're getting off trains where there's multiple belts coming together. It's like that's coming together and one of those is just not moving. No matter how much I'm like pulling from that. So have one just to like make it get moving at some point. That will bottleneck the line. One blue inserter can't fill a yellow belt. How about... Technically that's two. Technically that's two, but... Because it just needs it to keep stuff moving, but that's also only plucking from one side too, and that's kind of annoying. Split and pull from the splitter. That might... So like, split and pull like this, or... Split and pull like that, or... Oh, wait, Yeah, what am I trying to do? Buffer, yeah. Just get out some buffer working out there, because that's... Because the box chest sort of what I was doing... Okay, well, it's kind of like a two-phase, two-point thing here on the main line, where, yes, that's going to be limit throughput at some point. There's also just a point where if I need those resources, I can just run and grab it instead of, like, a bulk of those, instead of just running up and down the line and messing with the line put. But, yes, I am trying to buffer at the moment, and that's my... I could have thought I was, like, playing with that, so you see. So split and then pull from the splitter, so... This. And then, like... That or something? No, that's not what I need. I need to go one further. That gets it. Because that's... Just because I know, like, as I'm doing stuff, like, these aren't always running there. Only pull from one side of the splitter. Like that, then? Oh, okay, that's... Somewhat, like, okay, that's making it chug along a bit better, then. And it's taking the, like, small space we've got there to... Okay. Oh, yeah, and insert to the box. So, that, then. If I'm hearing you right. So that and then merge with the splitter. Okay, so this then question mark. Had a case I've been playing Factorio. See, quick question: would you played a Minecraft mod that says Minecraft in your RTS and PvP employee? If it's with like Blurry or like other friends, sure, I'd give it a shot. I'm generally not like if I generally don't like PvP and stuff on my own, but otherwise, like if it's with doing it with friends, sure, I'd probably give it a shot. Not sure about like Minecraft PvP though. I've never known how to really do Minecraft like that sort of thing on Minecraft too well. Right, let's clean up this belt for now. Then, and let's get that. So, we've got that there. We've got. Okay, this line's finally moving a bit better. So just to keep things like moving, especially like with a drop-off point like this where we're constantly getting resupplied, I want to keep things moving. So let's do another one. That's that box. That. So just do it like that. What am I doing? Oh, it's like not hooking that up right, because that's not that's moving a bit too fast. Okay, no, there we go. It's taking its time. Yeah, there's a mod that turns it into an RTS akin to StarCraft or well, it's Warcraft 3. Yeah, okay. Oh wait, science. Right, I need to science. Wait, no, I've got robotics. Before I science any further, where do I robot? Engine. Flying robotic frame. Do I need to specifically go in here and do construction robots? We want you. And then we want to back up here and get Just got home from work, my bones. Oh no, Revy. I'm glad you're back from work, but oh. Yeah, the bones must be feeling it. Hopefully you're able to lie down and die. After construction, you want personal robot. Oh, Roboport. Oh, okay, so the Roboport lets us hold the bots on ourselves. Okay. So yeah, let's do that. So tell me if I'm... Besides, like, just how many is feeding in through, is this a smart thing for the science research bit-wise? Anyway, because it's we feed it into one, they all pull from each of that and feed to the rest of them going down the chain. Because that's sort of what I'm thinking. Okay. Like, now that I've got people who actually kind of know what they're doing, I'm realizing, like, okay, I've got small stuff I've just thrown together, and I don't know if it's, like, not to say optimal, but, like, if it works. But, okay. We've got the train. If we've got the coal train there, I don't think we need to... I could probably run back up, start cutting down that coal line. So we can clear up this space a bit more. Hello, Lucky Base Geek. Oh, thanks so much, JZ7 or Jazzy7? I'm only seeing one Z there, and my usual thing is like, oh yeah, Jazz, gotta have the Zaza. Gotta have the Zaza for the Jazz. What the fuck am I saying? Yeah, thanks so much. Hope you I hope your day's been going well. That solar array. You just be saying shit sometimes. Yeah, is this bad for the solar array then? If I'm seeing the concerned, not like this emoji. And I thought this was fine because it's a quick modular thing and it gives me lots of backup. Like, it's quick modular, I can build them like up in small ports there and going. It's a bit space inefficient. I guess. I mean, can I not fit? Nah, okay. Cases like Blurry, no wonder you guys for each other. I mean, we just work together as friends and bounce off each other with real well. That's fun. Our personalities are able to like mesh enough for the funnies. So let's get rid of that empty spot. Looks fine to me. Okay, I just saw the Okay, it's just if it's just space inefficient, I don't mind being inefficient. I was just concerned that it's like with that reaction, oh no, I did the terrible, the oh no bads. Oh fuck. Plug you back in. Wait, so if the personal roboport, which I assume goes onto the modular armor, will I have to start, what's it, will I have to make space in my, like, modular setup right now from, like, the shields and everything to, like, make it fit onto the person? Okay. When I see how much space I need for that there, I'll work from there. But let's start pulling these down, cleaning up the space a bit. Two by two. 2 by 2, I guess? So like just do a that thing then, and then just hook it up with like a ports wherever you need or something. Or however you wire that up, just like 2 by 2. Oh, roboport new thing, okay. I mean, I've got a 2 by 2 right there, I can still fit it in, so let's see. What do I need when I get to that? Because I presume I need to get these, okay. Engine units and lubricant. Right, that's what I was heading up for. I need lubricant. And I need to set up my chemical factory again. Now that we've split it off from there. Thank you for the hydrate and posture check, Pachi. Give me a sec to... Honestly, at this point. Just do the same thing we were doing before. Yeah, it'll find its way in. I feel like causing havoc because my comments on streams tend to be missed and read by the next person in chat. It's not for lack of trying. There's just a lot of chat ends up flying by now, especially with the merged chat going on since Blurry and I are doing this on Twitch. So I need heavy oil in a chemical factory for the lubricant. Where's my... Do I not have a chemical... Do I not have a... Okay, I do. I thought so. I was about to say, no shot I don't have a fucking chemical factory on me, so let's... Let's pipe some over, say, down here. Like, let's pipe off once we get to the other side done. Like, I think about here is fine. You haven't gotten to cracking yet. No, I have not. I am still, early-ish into this, whole production line thing. I think the farthest I've got was I discovered uranium, but I had not gone any further than, like, slightly irradiating myself with it, so. There we go. So, chemical factory, I think, where are you? Let's put you there. And we want lubricant. We just need that, so we only need to hook you up here. Let's do, bop, 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 bop. So we'll do that. Then we'll need a tank for... Do I not have any more flamethrower fuel? No, I don't. Okay. Give me a sec. I'll be back in a moment. I just need to, you know, grab a thing or two. Just need to borrow something, you know, just in case. Let's head back up. Just break through the tree line. We'll get rid of those eventually later. But for now... We just gotta, you know, repatriate the foliage. Okay, so now we've got this over here. We can start extending out this line as our like little pickup train. And I need another train stop over here for that. And I need more engines and shit for stuff. I need electric. Okay. So let's get lubricant down into the a tank over here. Oh, for the love of dead tree, damn you. Just fuel you there. Power line there. How do we hook you up to the main grid? Okay. So now we've got the lube going. Can't we for case to play RimWorld, his house's colony gonna survive or perish? Less numbers go up, more like Factorio, actual colony survival, inspired by Dwarf Fortress stuff. Do you know what Q does yet? Oh, no, I did not know what Q did yet. There's a lot of these buttons that, like, I clicked, I tried them at once, and then I end up forgetting what they did. Like, I know at some point all these buttons down here popped up to tell me what stuff was at some point, but it was during, like, because I sort of play this when I'm not, like, doing my main job at work. When I've got some downtime, I've just got this loaded up in the background to just unpause and start working on. So I don't always have time to, like, read through all the tutorials, and I just, like, pick up what I can on the fly. And I know that's not the best, but, I know that's not the smartest. I know that's not the best, but it is, it works enough that I just, cope with whatever I end up messing up. I need more engine parts. That was something else I needed. I need to. This is something I remember I set up on my offline, my peaceful world, that I remember I didn't set up here. I need a production line that's just the basics. Where's my basics production? Because, like, I've got some pipes, I've got some belts there, but that's not enough. I need some production line for just absolute, like, nothing burger, like engine parts, wire, etc. Like, I've got some more solar panel stuff here, but I need where are you? Engine parts. Steel plate, iron gear, pipe. So yeah, I need to take split you off there. Split you off there. Right. Let's grab a production line. I need to have grab one of you to just be for pipe. Where are you? Well, I just had all that and I immediately blanked. Gear. Steel there. Then we do the oh fuck, I need to be one more over. There's a setting you can do to place ghost entities if you run out of inventory. Ooh. Yeah, that does sound very useful. Let's run the belts up. Because if we can do it like what's it? Do it like this, so we've got right, this. So if I can set this up right, I can do it so you grab this, you make the pipe, you make the gear, you give it to here, you give it to here. You're gonna be making our engine. If I can get the long pipe to reach, just not far enough yet. Okay. Oh wait, I can do you there. And then, No, I need to redo this a little bit. We got the final bot up there, so we need to just split. Do we just need to split it up so it's one there for gear, one there for pipe, and then the line just keeps going. Gear, pipe. This keeps going up. And then they all feed into the same. No, fuck. I had this laid out really. Hold on, I'm just gonna steal from my other world. However, I've got this set up. I am blanking on like how I had my stuff all nice and neatly organized. That's pipe. That's the pipe sort. Yeah, here we go. Just a line there. There we go. That's what I need. I need to just split off. Just curve and split off. Okay. Because then I could just do There we go. Now I'm not as thick. Dumb. And I need you to be the engine, the gear, pipe. Then we could just get an output box over here. Where's my box? Research done. Yep. All right. Let's what? Let me just pull up just some general stuff to just help fuel up, like get productivity, some extra distribution, some research speed, just to make those a bit faster. Blue chip probably is going to be useful later. Get more bots. Next one to the furnace. Oh, logistics bots. I guess those are... Oh, they deliver or take away. Ooh. Yeah, that's probably good. I do want to get the productivity stuff and research speed because that will help me out later. Exoskeleton would also does also sound neat. Okay. So let's let those start their, like, research grind. Okay, so we're starting to get some of that. Let me quickly just deposit a bunch of... Okay. Bunch of fuel we don't need. Break down this line. The good old Flintstone. Yeah. That's a power armor. Not yet. No, I'm not going to war just yet. I've thankfully cleared out the worst hostiles, and none of them have started mutating into the worst things. So long as I keep up on that, I'll probably be fine. Okay, so you're not storing enough power. Why? 300 kilowatts. More space for more modules. Alright. What else need to... There's a lot of stuff I need to keep up with. Oh, they mutate with time. Fun. Great, I love it. Okay, I do need plastic and I need battery. Okay. I can get a bunch of plastic now. Batteries are just gonna be a while. I need to set up that new production line up there as well. So while this is getting us some more engines for... What were we making the engines for? All right, we need for the electrical engine or something. Or the storage chests or Roboport or something. I forget what I was even making those for. I think it might have been a... Right, it was just electrical engines. Because that just needs circuits and lube. Right. I will let that build up for now. We do need to get batteries, like 1 billion batteries. But if they do mutate with great, I'm gonna need to start resetting up the defenses on that because I have been slacking. Wait, no, I wasn't doing it for that. I needed it for trains. I needed trains to move the lube down here first before we could even start worrying about. You know, that is a thing we need to worry about, but no, there was another step before we got that far. Okay, so I've got 10. I need you to pick up the fucking pace. Wait, so I can do what? Just do slash pollution? Or is that like a check the stuff in the gears here like this? Yeah, that's a bunch of pollute. Oh, slash evolution. Uh, 29, 52, 19. Okay. Those just sound like football numbers to me, like 29, 52, 16, hike! And then just whatever happens, happens. But, so if I get the lube down there, I channel it to a tank or something down here. And then, how do I add lube to the main line? That's a question. Why don't I take that and start get rid of the junk I'm not using to just put it in my garbage pit. Start making some underground pipes. So I presume if I fill up there and I just do some underground pipes like in between the network to like lead over to further up. Because all the lubricant and stuff would need to head this way, though. So do I want to actually have the train car curve that way, or do I want the train to curve this way? And then it's just a straight shot down. Let me eyeball this. Because I just went with that side because I've already got like a stone path there from like an early attempt at just an early attempt at like making a like paved road walkway thing going on. So say I put this over here, then have the drop-off point down and have all the fuel, lubricant, whatever come down that way. If it's helpful, I can post a link to a truck. Sure. I don't think I've got auto mods set up to start like gunning people down. Or like black bagging them the moment you start putting links, so you should be good to do that, I think, probably. Let's pop this out, pop that out there. So if we set that up there, we also need another like a train spot. I'll let the Factorio wiki fill itself up. The spotter there? Okay. Okay. Gotcha. That's certainly a chart. I presume I know how to read it because I was like, how far whatever thing is, and then it's like probability of spawn rates, I guess, so. Like, we've got a little bit of chance for the more complex biters right now, but nothing that bad just yet. Okay. Let's get another fluid wagon going. We'll start with one fluid wagon here for now, just because I know we'll be having some more of these fellas stopping by. If this is gonna be the main cargo line for like my chemical plant to here, I'm gonna need a bit more space at both depot ports. So where are? Oh, okay, that's let me just you know. They just get rid of that down the line. Just make it a. So I've got space to properly onboard and offload there. Pollution is consumed by bionests and they create. Okay. Okay, so it's a currency system. Gotcha. And I guess just over time they produce their own like currency, like an economy simulation. Okay. We don't need cargo. So then you go pull out there. Pumps go out here. Both of those just go there. And now we can run back down to get the train car. So we do that. We fuel this. Set up the. Do I got more pumps? Yeah, I got set up a reception pump. With another. Might as well just. They have a default spread rate, but they consume pollution and it accelerates it. So if you speedrun certain parts, it can get rough. Okay. So it's something you can, like, you can mitigate over time, but if you're just, like, rushing through everything, it will fuck you over. Okay, good to know. So, so if I set you up there, you set your fuel down, I can have you do your underground pipes under wherever we've got for the, because this will probably eventually be like a train spot here where I just have multiple trains coming and going from the resource nests. Because I can have another copper train like connect up here to be. I know there's a lot of, because of like they don't have like great spawn routes I can predict for some of these, like planning out how to handle the cars is going to be a bit of a challenge. Yeah. Have you there and you there. Alright, then it's a add station. This is gatekeeper. The nut monkey, we want you to full cargo to empty cargo. Do I have any fuel on me? I've got some solid fuel, but where's my big box of fuel blocks so I can start... I can work through the coal and the fuel blocks over here. So that once they get around to it... Why are you building a train to move lube 50 tiles? Because it's not just for lube. This is gonna be for all of the stuff from my chemical plant. So this, the solid fuel, the sulfur, the, everything. This is just like, I'm starting with lube just to get, like, the bot set up. But everything, like all the chemical plant stuff is going to be coming out of this place soon. And just to be sure. This cost us, it probably is. But I've already gotten this far. So, why are you not close enough yet? Or... Why are you not... It might... No, that says highlighting there. It should be close enough for that. Can I not load lube onto a fluid wagon? Oh, do I just have to... Hold up. Let me try. There we go. I had to actually make sure it's at the station. Okay. So set that up. Let that start moving down here. Iron plates. I need iron. Need to get there before the lube does. Let me just, It's a bit much, but I'll take it. So let's get start getting the belts down here. Where's my underground? Where's my underground pipes? You should be on the belt on here somewhere. Let's just. We don't need ammo on there for the moment. Alright, so we've got that. We'll just set up a pipe here. What, to start with the robot stuff, I need electrical engines. That needs lube and circuits, so we start moving electrical circuits. I will need to... Just to get those off the line. Get you up. Get you ready to make stuff, because I need you to be... This engine, can I just... There we go, I can just do that. Then I just need to pipe you over like this. No, no, not like that, like... Let's just pump you over to get the initial batch started. As we do that, we get the power. Should I have a tank in between these, or will it just be ready, fine, getting fed right straight off the train? Because I feel like I should probably get like a tank down here or something to hold it. Just like a little like branch off to hold the lube while it's working there. And the circuits just need to be fed over here. Need a bunch of it later for science. Okay, so having some lube storage here is good. Okay. Let me just put you into another box. Just like that much for now? Okay. And how much do we need for your little robot? We need the personal robot port. First, we need the... That's landmines. There we go. Personal robot needs batteries too. That was the other thing I need to make. Batteries. So... Let's run back up. Get... Batteries need... Salt needs sulfuric acid, which needs water. Okay, so this is where we take an extra water from there. Where's my other chemical plant? Let's just put you over, say, here for the moment. You want that. You need iron plate and sulfur. So we do need iron over here. So let's... So we need sulfur first, which is just water and petroleum. So I should put you up here first. Now let's put you back down just to make easier access to water for the moment. I keep rethinking how I'm gonna set this up again and again, sorry. Get you there. Sulfur first, get water from the pipe. Off. Okay, just gonna go. Put you there. You out one and then pull out from there. The input and the output's separate. You're good there. You're starting to cook up your sulfur. And that's how we then pull you off from there into the second chemical plant. If I put you there, got you working on sulfuric acid. Yeah, no, I need to put acid over here then have them both have that feed it down to fit the space into batteries. You there. Wait, do I not? And that works out fine. It's just I thought I... sulfur, water, and then we have to have something to drop off iron. And because I know there is up to 5 fluids for a 3-tank wagon now. Ooh, okay. So we need something to put in iron, so let's just temporarily have a U there with a box for iron to get that started while we're waiting for... Then once we get the sulfuric acid, that is then we pipe into iron and copper in another chemical plant. We put you there then, and then put battery, another power line. Get a handle. I was like, probably was if I just run a line like this of just the iron plates up like that, from wherever else we've got. Because it needs to be iron and copper for this, so put the iron there, and then have a copper line just a bit further, and have a long arm grab the copper. Go, and then just have them both come down the way. Let's start with the iron, because that should be easiest to get. I could probably just... Where's my... Just patch. There we go. I could, yeah. I was just thinking, like, if I do it that way, how do I make sure the copper gets stopped there and doesn't just, like, fill up to the end there, but... Wait. Couldn't I just... have them go there, like, split off here? Filter just so copper only ends up on the right side. have that still work, and then they still travel down the same line without needing to like worry about splitting them off in another way.
Okay.
Because that way we're not just like having copper sit at the very end where it's not getting used. And then we need another bit of iron. So for this, I think I'll pull... This probably going to be pulling iron from here. Nearby where we've got the other split going on, just to keep things working out. Wouldn't matter, it would be like 10 copper. Probably. It's probably not the worst then, but still. I feel like I should try to be mindful a bit if I'm putting all this stuff into it. Because I already know I'm not being optimal much else anywhere. No, wait, though, this is just the iron. Hold up. Hold up, we need to stop you. Right there. About, like, stop before you can get to the line. Because then we can do this. Keep the line growing. There we go. And now that'll go like... Yes, it's spaghetti. It's very spaghetti, but as long as it's nice looking spaghetti. As long as it's nice looking spaghetti and I'm not like being the complete worst, I don't mind. I guess these are taking their time to fill up. Let's let you get sent off for a moment. So let me just hurry up. Don't forget you need to belt the batteries down. Yeah. Yeah. So the batteries down actually are gonna be, I feel like I was just gonna do, go to here, like, line it up to like a box, then a thing, then a chest, and then just like have it like loaded up in a new cargo box I was gonna put in. So just like that. Put that there, fill that up. When I get to this train, I've got a cargo wagon already. Put you in there. Put you in, where's the fuel? Like, I might need to change, like, instead of do that cargo thing, or after, like, 30, 45 seconds have passed something. So that's got time to, you know, do its thing. Is this, do I need to put space for the sulfuric acid to do its thing? Hold on. You don't have to. Then why wasn't it going through? Oh, water. I needed to. Yeah, there we go. It would probably work if I actually, you know, plugged it in. You know? I just gotta make sure I'm down here to change up the receiving end of things. Because that's gonna take a... I got to manual you, back you up a bit. And just send out the line a bit. Because I just need this to line up so that the second car is right there, so I can get rid of that. Add Ethan Falgus, empty cargo. I Get back here. Get back here. You need to I need to make sure this is set up ready to go. You there, get the tall connection there. Smaller connection past here or something. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. You up this, you up there. That offloads everything. And there we go. Okay, so we've got the batteries and everything else coming in. So we should have electric engines down here now. I can route the batteries around, start joining one of the lower production belts down there. How many do we got? We have 41 electric engines. That enough to start with a... Right, I need to grab the batteries. I need a little bit more and then it'll be ready. So if we do that, then I have to start making like construction robots and stuff like that in here before adding them. Do I just need to have the robots in my inventory then? And then after, while I've got the receiver there, I can send and give them orders and stuff. Okay. Cool. Let's actually let's just leave that off for the moment. I can put the power back on in a bit. Actually, now let's just put you there for now. It's redundant, but it keeps things moving when I'm not here, so put them in a box. Okay, now I just click the personal roboport, let you build... Oh, I could have been building a bunch of gears in the past time. Oh well. You also handcraft them when I have electric engines. Okay. So I'm wanting the construction or the logistics ones first. Because I'm seeing like provider chests, which I presume are like I can connect them to my logistics bots. Or something, and... Combinators and all the cable stuff sounds like a Minecraft Redstone, and that scares me. Okay. So let's try flying robot frames. Just needs that. Let's pick up a few and just see what happens. That's right, I need to drop off fuel. That's another thing, I just need to send some stuff to work on so I can have fuel to keep fueling the trains over here. Because I think, yeah, those have stuff for now, but keeping them topped up so I don't need to ever think about them again isn't the thing I've just been ignoring. Okay. Come on, taking your time. So if construction builds, can I also use them to like break down, like tear down stuff? Because if I can have like a bunch of construction robots help me to like peel all this down to be an empty spot, so I can build like everything else like lower down here where there's more space and more maneuverable, that might be a play. Okay. So in that case, I could probably tear down the research center there. Use this area just for building like basic fundamental stuff I need. Like set this up to just be like Get me pipes. Get me belts. Get me curved pipes. Get me that sort of like basic research stuff. Deconstruction planner. Okay. So why are you not going anywhere anymore? Red circuits, right. Why are the red circuits not going anywhere? Plastic. Right, I don't have any plastic anymore. This is probably the best time to reinvent my entire logistics network. Okay. Let me just clear up a few, clear out a few little, castles while I've got them. Where's my repair stuff? Oh, that's not repair, that's... Wait, do these guys repair as well? Oh! That's cool! Oh, that's great, actually. Okay. Let's... pick you up, and, first off, just drop off all the plastic I've got into here to just, yeah, you start making more red chips for now. We don't really need them to split off for the moment, so you there. Let's... Actually, if I'm reconstructing all this, I kind of do need to just keep going straight. No, why? Why? Okay, let's save before anything else. Stream starting robot fun. Let's hydrate, and actually we are in the middle of an ad breaker. About to have one, so I'm gonna take advantage of the fact we're technically in an ad break. I'm gonna quickly run to the restroom. I'll be back in a moment. Give me like a 30 seconds to a minute. Alright, I'm back. Alright, we've saved. Let's tear her down. Wait, do I need to have inventory space for all this? Okay, I might need to start getting a bunch of chests ready. A new garbage patch zone. Alright. Personal bots work with your inventory. Okay. Let's start helping them tear down then. Ba-ba-da-ba. There's also a radius around you. They work on the map a large greenish square. A greenish square? Oh, I don't have the robot network on. Is that something I just turn on or... Oh, no, that's pipelines, Okay, there we go. Logistics networks, okay. Let's take those out. Yeah, I forgot how much of a mess this bit is after it's finally up and going. And now the research is done, I can't keep increasing my robot follower count. But I can't... Well... Does it tell you the robot follower count anywhere right now? Because I could just start building more, steel. It just needs steel and batteries, so that's just to grab that, grab some parts, and then... Yeah, and then I just grab some steel from the line. 10 per roboport. Okay. Robots, you never let them catch up. I'm letting them catch up once I'm back over here and they can start getting everything. There's probably going to be upgrades to let them move faster and stuff too, I presume. Alright, let's let's start breaking down these splitters, because that's taking up part of the hassle in the first place. Break these down so that we stop filling it up and then we can start collecting all of this. Yeah, late game they move very fast. Okay. Move fast. Okay, cool. That's I see. Okay. That should be all that. Now that we just pick up the easy bits and pieces and they'll start getting their own stuff. Oh, fuck. I need that line to connect. That's the supply line. Whoops. Okay, grab you. You're probably gonna want a roboport so you can... Okay, so that's one of these stationary roboports then, I guess. If I grab one of those. I set that up and then I can let the bots work from there. Then it's like I place it... like I place it down in a place connected to power or something. Let's, where are you? There, connected to power. I said connected to power, why aren't you? Okay, huh. Is it just not enough powers, or do I need to fill everything up? So the square there, the orange box is the... Ah! Is logistics, and then the orange... Okay. So if I turn off my bots, can I let them come back onto me? I can put them all in, one at a time. Oh! Not even low power, that's just not plugged in. Duh. There we go. Do I have to give them like a chest to store stuff in, like these are stored? Yeah, so if I set up some storage chests here, that's where they'll put them. Yeah, I'm building as fast as it'll do it. Okay. There we go. Now I can start helping dismantle things here. Ah, right. These do need their own power line too. Let's reheard all this stuff. Let's just Huh, oh no, that is. I do need to. There we go. Or not. I just you go in there. There we go. There we go. That works out in the end. All right. So they do their things. I just Huh, okay. Okay, huh. So it's 10 per level of the, or per roboport. And that's per roboports appearing on me, so if I put, I think that was 8? 1, 2, 3. How many does it say? Okay, so then I'm just gonna start bulking out, just like hand making a bunch of robots to help me out with this then. And if I can't use them, I'll just keep them in storage then for the bit. Okay. And they're full. Okay. Circuit steel chest. Well, you know what I got fucking here? A full inventory of steel. That's not what I meant. I've got a steel chest here and a... Do I not have circuits? Could have sworn I had circuits for that. Huh. Do that and then just build up some more robots there, and then just set those to start filling up with everything. Because how's the power situation looking? We've still got only taking 8.1 megawatts, which is a lot, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. So if that's the case, I'm gonna add a few more accumulators, start expanding the solar network a bit too, just to have some more going on. Just and keep up the pace with supply and everything. There's our big ammo box. Where's our big chest of ammo? It's just of... I said it's just of ammo. There we go. Guns for the lads. I can tear you down for the moment until I turn you into a proper... Ah, shit. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That worked out. You were supposed to be plastic, but we don't have that there just yet. I'll have to run back up to the network and add you guys to the queue. Not enough power. Oh, low power. What? Oh, fucking... I accidentally broke the pole connecting that. There we go. I need you to keep going. And these just throw them into everything else on their own, it looks. So I wonder... I presume I can set these up to start manually, like, filtering specifically and such over time, but... So I will need... Let me check the production I've got, so I'm gonna need... They're gonna do it again, What? I'm blanking on what that is, so I'm just gonna keep trying to remember what I need for the basic production stuff, because I'm gonna need the power pole. Oh wait, are they... Oh wait, no, I need to... There we go. There we go. Now they're not gonna fall for that again. They're gonna keep themselves supplied forever. Okay. I need to move this up a bit, but you're gonna be just for basic stuff. You're just gonna be for belts. You're just gonna be for pipes. And I gotta do 2 chests for you. I remember specifically because for this I gotta do one there, one there. One's just for that. The other's gonna be for curved pipe, so that needs some iron plates. So whatever like input I've got for you. Right, gears and then belts. So I need to. Like quickly just to put this up there. So like if I get the iron up, it's gonna be like. Iron's up through there. So you just make the gear. You just make the belts. We get the grabby from the you, and then you're gonna just grab my other stuff from wherever I've got it. I've got a big chest of bullshit somewhere where it's got all my stuff. Whatever, I'll just make a few, because I need to set up... I need that, I need the belts. I need something to make the... pipes as well. Now I need to be a bit further spaced out, because it needs to be... Do a... just template. You do grab you there into a chest, into there. Into a chest there, then another one to put it back. I guess I'm putting this back here for now, then another put it back there. So that closes up to be like a 3, because I don't need a billion pipes or belts. Oh right, I can control V, control X, so I just need to control. So yeah, so if I just mark off put you there. Oh wait, I need the robot port on with that personal stuff, yeah, but so we'll just ignore that for a moment, but get those there so that those will eventually fill up with their own stuff. I did not put orders in these, so you're just gonna be pipes and curved pipes up until just yeah, 4 of those. I'll need a lot more of those before I need the. That'll handle those. Next, I'm gonna need inserters. Inserters into the other 3, so I need something. Circuits, gear, plate. So let's get a. Like, let's say we do a split off for the. Split off the circuits here. Next will be the iron, which will need another thing like here. Alright, but I'm gonna swatch for YouTube. We won't get ads knocked out with the background. Alright. Sorry about the ads on Twitch. I can't get rid of all of them, sadly, because Amazon hates people. But thanks for stopping by and hanging out. Hope you're gonna enjoy, get the good Z's after conking out on here. I could probably clean that up better later, but we don't care about that for the moment. I can get the stuff set up and then I can replace with better ones. That's fine. Just don't want to get. Okay, that's also true. That's fair. You need gear, plate into gear, plate into a gear into this. So I put you into gear into that into a pick you up and then grab you as well, like a. Inserter, gear. Get you going. Gotta put these up one more. Set those up to go. Well, I could only put one up there. So far. Because next I need to. Wait, how do I want to sort this out? Because the other hands need plates. And then circuits and plate. Okay, actually, I can just, where are you? Just drag you out of here into a chest. Into a chest, I'll just max out to, like, 2. That's when we grab the other stuff. And do it like, you want plates and circuits and the inserter. So I send you off over here. So you go up there. Next will be the blue. The long arm needs just a gear. So if I can instead pull out move you over 1, place you over there. And then have you make the reds. And put those both into their own boxes. Also with their own limits of like 2 or 3. Yeah. This should start filling itself up with its own over time. So that'll get us pipes here. So we need engines. I've got solar panel. I had solar panels building themselves over time, but that's not hooked up to power anymore. Wait, what? Why aren't you hooking up? Okay, let's try this again. Click, hold, pop, 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 pop. Alright. Don't forget splitters and underground. Yeah. Yeah, I'll need to clean up all that too. Just make it all clean, then I can break it up again later. Let me just clean those up and just do a strong, solid one way through. I'm still not a fan of how abruptly the night vision turns off when day comes. So for the first batch here, this is working alright. That's getting those there. I don't need a splitter here, so I can get rid of that. I can smooth you out over here. Don't need the splitter over here either. Put you back to normal there. We do want the circuits running up there, that's fine. Got the coal, the stone stuff. Yeah. Those are still good. And the bots are done, hooray. I'll just take a few with me. So, you're still working on that. Engines. I'm gonna just need a lot of engines now, so I should probably, what is it? So I can save these, like save this? Question mark? Create a blueprint copy, and that's when I place it like here or something. Well, here. So it's got space to... So if I place these down, it'll start doing everything it can. Control Shift to force. Oh, okay, so I can force it to build through all that. Okay, so then there's just hands I don't have yet. Oh, right, that... You know, would probably help that. That would help me get some of what I need. Alright, so you get those. And this just needs a split for iron, so I can break this one off, or this early one off. can set this one. Set you there. Just have to. No, not that. Well, it reaches the same result either way. Okay, so now I've got basic parts engines, basic parts that, got that. Okay. I can cut you off, cut you off, cut you off. So that's these fine so far. What's other basic stuff we... I guess the solar panels too I could probably shift over because I do like keeping those constantly made, but that is fine over there, and I'm probably gonna spread out further that way anyways, but... Okay. What's other basic stuff I use a lot of? I probably still will want to start working on flying robot frames, but I could probably just handcraft as many of those as I can right now while waiting. Accumulate. Right, that was something I wanted to do. I need to plug in the accumulators for power supply. I had a bunch of these solar panels, I can't find them anymore. Where was my big chest of garbage I threw up? Yeah, this is my other problem once I have my big chest of garbage. I forget where it is, because I keep spreading them around. I just pick up a couple. Just start spreading up the more of the... That's something I could... Power poles. Like, I can't do... Like, I don't know how to farm wood ones. But iron stick, copper cables, steel, I can work with that. So like that one, we've already got a copper line going up here. So if I just keep that one going. Get that like have that start making, where is it? Copper cable. Have one to start making iron stick. And then we've already got the steel bar, I believe. Yeah, that's just steel. Let me send them up. Get a... Yeah, I can't get an iron split line to line up pretty well. Send you there. Factory must grow. Anyway, hello. Hi, Vanaheim! Thanks for stopping by. Again, for those who don't know, Vanaheim, if I still have it, was the one who helped make a very nice, very special piece of art I got recently from their thing. I think I've got it here. Yeah. Fantastic, amazing piece of art. Love it. Love the like Arcanine vibe for it. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. How's it going? Hope your day's not too busy. Why you not? Okay, there we go. It was just not letting me click in for some reason. Yeah. Thank you for the posture checking. Hydrate Pachi? Let me quickly, what was I doing? I need a iron stick. No, not barrel stick. You're doing great. How about you? How am I doing? I am, I'm falling into the factory hive mind right now. Because I need to keep making it bigger. And I need to, what's next? I need to make you, I'll stretch in a second. I need to medium electric pole there. Curve there. Hook this up with power. Alright. So that I basically having to redo my entire factory from scratch to, well, not the entire factory, but like half of it. Because this was where my entire research lab was. And, there's a stretch. I cleared out all the research lab to start making just a place to make basic stuff I'm gonna need like a billion of. And just have that working overtime for now. So, what is it? We've got power lines, pipes, inserters, boxes probably. Let's just do a quick box making fact thing. Let you do that. Doesn't need to be a lot, but it just needs to be there. Where are you? There we go. But yeah, I can do it like this to keep without having to put down another power line. Steel box here. Put the box in the box. It's some like weird boxception thing. I got to, while I'm thinking about that, where's the insert? Add a tag. Basic supplies here. Just like put a gear or something there. Okay, so I've got my basic supplies marks there. A box in a box. Yeah, exactly. Boxception. So what else we got? Tanks are probably what I'll need too for get iron and steel to make just some constant storage tanks. What? Splitters. That's something I should probably... Well, if I've got... As long as I've got some basic stuff, I probably won't need to keep getting that. So I don't think splitters are as needed, because I usually just hand make those. What else do I don't know. Let's just, let's just grab a couple more circuits, start just building some more auto building bots. And let's Okay, how... So I originally moved everything because the line, like the train line was going to get in the way there, so for like the research container me there. If I could if I just, hold on, break the train line right now. Set this up that way, like break it now, and then as we go through, like, what is it? If I extend that way, break and replace you with a bigger one over there. Start making a straight upward line thing here. Oh, do I not have... okay, so I need a few more things. But if I could set this up to start doing that, I could have a straight line just for this particular track there that was going to give me problems. Yeah, and that still connects in. So as long as I extend everything else... Okay, don't get hit by the train. If I keep extending everything else past this, so like that. Oh, I could probably make some underground things too, but we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. As long as I keep doing it like this, I can extend the main belt over here and then finally have my research lab up top like before. Or like the research lab up there with a large amount of space to expand out. What are you flashing about? Oh, is this just damage stuff warning for the construction bots wanting to do work? Let me get you all y'all over there. Because this is, yeah. Because I am falling behind on research so long as I'm not keeping the, like, science lab going. So getting that set back up so I can constantly expand it out is insane. That's quite the cave management. It's... If it works, I don't mind if it's too spaghetti, but I would like a... mouse over the flashing warning. So, like, if I... I'm presuming it's this if I... Entity is mixing construction robots. Oh, so is it just complaining that it doesn't have bots in it? So if I give, like... Let me just cut myself down to 10 in this thing. Where's... I've got 10 there on me. So that'll go. That'll fix itself up over time, possibly. And if not, Oh! Wait, that's right! That's something I needed. Where's my gear and circuits? Get me a gear and circuits so I can make repair packs. That was it. That was what I was forgetting. And I can break this one off too, because I'm not using it, or the... So instead I could pull the gear and circuits from over here. Let me, So I need you to... Yeah, let's break you out, branch out, here. Meanwhile, you guys need to, where is the other? Yeah. Well, that's not, you guys can go a bit further, but still. So I need to then circuit break you. And then the rest can just hook themselves back up. Yeah, so now I've got those two. I can assembly box. Just get me the fix things into the box and into there, I guess. There we go. Oh wait, no, I need to gear first, then fix. Right, that was it. Whoops. I'm straight up missing a step. Hey, I'm missing a step, but I'm giving I'll give myself some slack. It is almost 1 a.m. So gear, then funny. Yeah, gear, then the handoff over that way. I think I'm almost close to calling it soon once I set the box back up. I don't need too much there. I'm still gonna put it to like 2 there. Put the repair box in a passive box. Oh wait, so if I put this box right here, the repair packs right here. Is that passive box a special thing I need to? Passive provider. Okay. Let's replace that there. Oh, there we go. So now they can run off to go fix everything. Nice. That's actually great. Thank you. Wait, should I start switching stuff like the inserters over here? Like these boxes here, the pipes, and this one here to be part of provider chests, just so that if I have something within range that needs to be built or replaced, they will pick it up. Oh no, that's out of logistic network range. Never mind. do these share logistic networks, or do they like expand out over time? Well, whatever. Well, I'll figure it out later. That's to think about. But what else would I need? Got the engines, got the chests. Good one. Reports need to form a single. Okay, so they do connect over time. What else could I need? Because if nothing else, I can start at least like laying out roughly where the science lab will be. Because even though I don't know how I'll actually like hook it up down here just yet, I'll probably sort it out like a... Up there, up there. Just start the box generally this over here. And as it like... And I'll like fill it up next time to like properly expand back to what it was. Though I don't know if rebuilding to what we had before with the connection up there is something worth just doing on stream, or what's that? Where's a... Cause I know there's supposed to be a end game. Your character never does anything. You place ghosts and your boss will pull from the mall and place them. Okay. So I need to start setting up a mall to just keep supplying me with a bit of everything over time then. Okay. But that's the case, so I've got some science I could just go with them, but I want to... No, I think we're fine for now. I think we're fine for now. We've gotten to robots. We've started figuring out how that works. We've cleaned up the whole production line up here. We'll start getting the whole like basic production resources of everything over time. This needs to be hooked back up. Okay, that's just like a small bug I need to... Not even that far. I just need to... Let those all connect forward back to the small buffer zone, the bad buffer zone I've got to where I can just grab raw resources as needed, but... Okay. Let's stop there then. Stream robots are cool. Save that then. And that's a solid, like, fresh starting point to start building out the new main production line to start making more malls over time. This is what you did. Build a mall. Okay. So I'm guessing, like, just having multiple malls ready to interconnect spread out across the map is how you get to the high level, like, making a billion of everything over time. So you can start feeding, like, space age stuff when I get to it. Okay. Let's... Yeah, let's start calling it there and find if there's someone to raid. Where are you, Twitch? Who is live? It is 1 a.m. on a Saturday. Do I have anyone I know that I can raid? I'm not seeing people I know personally off the top of my head, so at that point, that's when we start checking who's live from the VTuber Musical channel. I'm not seeing the... Are you still going, Pastel? No, you're not doing it, even though you were doing a subathon. Yeah. Zoo? Voice of Zoo, are you still live? Okay, we've got Voice of Zoo, who is as part of the Epic the Musical like collaboration project I'm part of. Voice of Zoo would be playing Polyphemus. since they're live and we are tangentially connected, let's go say hi. Support the fellow creatives on the project. Yeah. Unless someone else have any sort of like factory stuff going on. No, I'm not seeing any else factory stuff there going on, but Voice is playing Dishonored, so that's got enough like voice like yapping in the background to like be good white noise. So thanks y'all again so much for stopping by. I'll be live again tomorrow playing Jet Set Radio Future a bit more. And after that, we'll see how it goes. This has been fun. Can't wait to play again. Talk to y'all later. Have fun with Zoo. Bye bye. But once that goes through.